Prime Minister pledges safer nation, says July Museum will expose fascist true masks, reaffirms commitment to state security. President urges nationwide unity to honor July spirit. Country celebrates Mass Uprising Day with grand countrywide events. An 11-party alliance warns BNP government cannot survive through extortion, urges citizens to resist all rights violation attempts. Hello and welcome to the News 24 English Bulletin. This is Asif Samad and those were headlines. The nation is observing July Uprising Day to honor the ultimate sacrifice of students and citizens in 2024. 2 years ago, intense mass resistance brought an end to 15 years of autocratic rule. On this day in 2024, millions defied strict curfews, military barricades and internet blackouts to march towards central Dhaka. Demanding immediate government resignation, crowds flooded the streets. Entering key state facilities, the massive uprising forced Sheikh Hasina to resign and flee the country. Today, the nation reflects on that historic transformation, lighting candles to remember the fallen heroes who sacrificed their lives for democratic freedom. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman has inaugurated the July Mass Uprising Memorial Museum in Dhaka. He said the museum belongs to all citizens and will preserve the history of the 2024 uprising. The Prime Minister pledged to build a safe and democratic Bangladesh. He promised legal justice for those killed during the unrest and accused some groups of trying to create instability as the government continued national rebuilding efforts. Acting President Hafizuddin Ahmad has called for national unity to build a democratic and equal Bangladesh. Speaking at a July Mass Uprising Day program in Dhaka, he said no division should weaken the nation. He urged everyone to remain vigilant against efforts to disrupt national progress. The acting president also noted inaccuracies in a July documentary and called for dialogue instead of political confirmation and walkouts. Home Minister Salahuddin Ahmad said every provision of the July Charter will be fully implemented. Speaking at a July Mass Uprising Day program at the China Friendship Conference Center in Dhaka, he reaffirmed the government's commitment to the Charter. The minister said the promises made after the 2024 uprising would be honored. He added that the government remains focused on reforms and meeting the people's expectations. Foreign Minister Dr. Khalilur Rahman said Bangladesh will not become a dependent state after the July uprising. Speaking at a July Mass Uprising Day event in Dhaka, he said foreign policy will prioritize national interest, dignity and capability. He called for equal and respectful partnerships with the international community. The minister also described July and August 2024 as one of the country's bloodiest periods, urging remembrance and national rebuilding. July Uprising Day is being observed across the country with solemn dignity. Government offices, educational institutions and civic organizations have arranged various programs to mark the anniversary. Leaders called for preserving unity to honor martyr sacrifices. Despite heavy rain, large crowds gathered at memorials in Rangpur, Khulna and other districts, participating in blood donation drives, prayer sessions and civic rallies across the country. The 11-party alliance warned that it will resist any attempt to undermine people's rights. Speaking at a rally in Dhaka, opposition leader Dr. Shafiqur Rahman warned that public frustration is growing. Alliance leaders called for an end to extortion, political violence and partisan control of institutions. They also demanded justice for the July killings and pledged to uphold the referendum mandate despite any challenges. Several recognized July uprising activists and leaders of the anti-discrimination student movement alleged they were assaulted during an official event in Shariatpur. They alleged the BNP activists attacked them and forced them to leave the venue in the presence of local officials. The incident reportedly occurred during a July Mass Uprising Day program. District authorities said they will investigate the allegations and take appropriate action if misconduct is confirmed. At least 15 people have been injured in separate clashes between Jatiyotabadi Chhatra Dal and Islami Chhatra Shibir in Borishal and Narayanganj. In Narayanganj, a dispute over influence at Government Tolaram College led to violence. In Borishal, tensions flared after a July Day procession was reportedly obstructed. Both incidents involved chases and brick throwing. Police later intervened and brought the situation under control. Iran said talks with Oman on reopening the Strait of Hormuz are making positive progress. US President Donald Trump warned Tehran of severe consequences if negotiations fail and the waterway remains closed. US Secretary of State Marco Rubio also reported progress towards restoring free navigation. Meanwhile, Reuters reports that months of conflict have significantly reduced US stocks of advanced precision-guided missiles, raising concerns about future military readiness. That's all from the newsroom today. Thank you for watching News 24.